Bam.
And we are live.
Are we live there too?
Yes, we are.
Right on, man. So, how long has it been?
Too long.
Too long for a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to put this on flight mode so we don't get distracted here. But
Same here. Awesome. Undivided attention to the podcast.
all right, man. I feel like, how long is what has it been? Like a month? 3 weeks?
Since the last podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, like, there's so much information that's changed. So let's try and start off with the classes. How are the classes going in the South End?
Excellent. It's a party every day. It's awesome. It's fun. A good kind of party.
You know what's really starting to bug me is
we're having more fun in the South End.
No, it's like literally starting to bug me that, you know, like I'm world renowned over my music playlist. And, you know, I get people come in here saying, oh, Sonia has good music in the South End. I'm like,
it's because I do. It's because it's not like, you know, an old man grandpa track and then trying to be youthful. So, it's a nice middle.
No. So I tell them, I'm like, where do you think Sonia learned, you know, all about her music
I've
taste?
had bad music taste since the very beginning.
Yeah. So no, I mean, the no classes in the South End are slammed. I notice, like, whenever I look at Mind Body at your attendance, it's usually like there's very rarely spots open, especially for demo classes. Yeah. Actually, we just increased them this week.
Yeah.
So an opportunity to kind of give people a chance to get out to the South End.
Yeah. And if you have pads, or if you have a partner they like to work with, and you have pads, there's always space for pads. I think we have 2 or 3 designated squares for pads. So if you have pads, there's always space for you guys.
Yeah. And, you know, South End classes are slammed as well. New Sudbury classes have been slammed as well. Actually, I just got a message today from Adam asking if there was even spots available.
We have a wait list tonight in the first one.
In the 7 o'clock class?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, curious.
8 o'clock, I think, has a few spots.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I mean, like, you know, it's been good. To the point where, you know, we're starting to see people in the social circles kind of using a bit more pads, which is good because it allows us to get a couple more people into the classes. So there are some positives there. We're back up to running, you know, 45-minute classes, you know, with the cleaning in between. I think the difference in New Sudbury is, you know, we used to run multiple classes at the same time and literally back to back to back. So that's obviously changed, but nonetheless, the class has been going well.
Yeah, they've been fun. It's been great. It's been nice to see all the new, old and new faces that we haven't seen in a while.
100%. Yeah. And then we got some of the kids that are starting to make their way back to classes, so that's cool.
It's been so much fun. It's been so nice to see them. I get like all excited, but I'm wearing my mask. They can't see my smile, but always it's like crazy. You're like, oh my God, you're here. Like,
yeah, I think they can get it by the body language. You know? Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that, you know, is undeniable at that point. So
yeah, I guess. But it's been fun. No, it's been awesome to see all the kids. Like, I've really missed them. It's been weird not seeing them for the last, 10 years. You know what?
Like, it's hard to believe. So we reopened, what was it, June 16th, I think?
Yeah.
And we're already back at a point where it is grading time.
Yes, it is.
So we got some kids. And this is one of the things that we worked actually pretty hard on throughout the closure. And I hate to use the word closure. I mean, like, closure to the public, you know, and even that we were still, you know, running classes on Zoom and stuff. But one of the things that we kind of worked on was revamping all of our curriculums, kickboxing specifically. And what we've adopted was, you know, a way for people to be able to have goals to set and, you know, different, I guess goals is probably the best word, different goals to achieve. And we've done that through our colored gloves. It's extremely popular in a lot of boxing schools down south. And, you know, we found, you know, kids never wore their belts. They would lose them. They would come apart, you know, during the training. So I think with the kickboxing, this is going to be a significant change. It's going to be pretty awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
We kind of follow the same format as, you know, the traditional martial arts belts, you know, like green, orange, yellow, green, orange, blue, brown, black. But it's in colored gloves. So we have our first, you know, yellow glove testing for kids coming up. And then, of course, the first yellow testing for gloves for adults coming up too.
Do you have a date for that one yet?
I thought we did that already.
You did?
Sonia is slacking. Did we not do that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we've definitely been talking about it.
We've talked about it so much. I don't know if I actually set a date.
I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, there's been so much, like, in the last, 6 weeks. There's been so many changes, obviously, with different, you know, levels of reopening and then, you know, implementing the new curriculums and gradings and people coming back and paperwork. It's been overwhelming a little bit, right? So Sonia lost track of.
It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
All right, so we got the kids one set up for sure.
Next Friday at 5 o'clock, so the 21st. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think we have 8 kids grading for our first yellow glove testing. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we're pretty strict about it. They have to know the techniques. Guys, we will fail people if they don't know. So, I mean,
No more mercy.
No, 100%. Mercy is for the weak. And the weak deserve no mercy. No, I mean, so like, they have to learn a few of the combinations, but it's all outlined. We even have like video series recorded. If people are interested in, learning, what it is they exactly have to know. So, I mean, reach out to us. We can help you out with that. We even have like a form that'll show exactly what they're being tested on, with the satisfactory mark or the non-satisfactory mark for passing. So it's pretty exciting, guys. I'm excited to see it put into play, and I'm excited to see the kids with the yellow gloves once they're done.
It's gonna look really cool. And then we have new students come in. They'll be able to see like the gloves, and they'll be able to ask like the kid with the highest gloves, like, hey, can you help me out? Or we're gonna be able to be like, hey, see that kid with the yellow gloves? He can help you out, or she can help you out. So why don't you ask them if you need help? It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Same with adults though.
And I think like it'll allow us even through teaching, when we're doing like a basic combination, and I'll use just like a very basic, jab, cross, kick. We can be, okay, guys, if you have yellow gloves, make sure you kick 3 times just to get that extra bit of a workout type thing. And that's just a very basic example of how we can use it as instructors type thing too, throughout the teaching. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get a couple of different colored pairs to show you guys while Sonia talks.
Ooh, yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, so the yellow testing, it's fairly simple. It's stuff that we've been doing for a long time now, kids and adults. So it's going to be fairly simple for anyone really to catch on. And like, again, we have those videos if you guys do have questions or are unsure, but it's going to be super achievable. We even have a fitness section portion of it to help achieve goals, because a big part of kickboxing is fitness. So here John is with the gloves. It's going to...
Yeah.
So
like, here's a pair of like the yellow gloves,
looking good.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah.
Green gloves for people who are achieving that. Blue gloves are pretty sick too.
Love
right?
it.
So I mean, the different colors coded gloves are gonna be kind of neat. So basically,
to make the gym look really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like when we take our famous Instagram videos, it's gonna look amazing.
Like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
With all the different gloves in the air, it's gonna look really, really good.
Yeah. But I wanted to touch on that fitness portion that Sonia was talking about a little bit. There's a few reasons why people, join martial arts academies. And obviously fitness is probably one of those, big ones.
Yeah.
A lot of people come in with fitness goals, and what we've sort of done is taken the glove system. Of course, there's a technical component that you have to be able to do, and we've also added in a physical component based on kickboxing, of course, that you have to be able to accomplish in order to attain those different gloves. So it's pretty cool, and of course, the higher you move up in the gloves, the more you'll have to be able to complete as part of the fitness component as well.
And if you're ready to test for yellow gloves, you've been around long enough where you should be able to achieve that fitness. Like, it's nothing crazy, but enough that you should be getting a good sweat on.
Like you have to be able to do 25 consecutive kicks, for the hours. So I mean, like, it's not something that's unachievable, and some people may be starting and saying, oh, well, I can already do that. Hey, cool. When you test for, your blue gloves, you have to be able to do 100. So, like the goal setting is there for people to try and work their way up the ladder.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
What else is exciting that's going on?
So much.
Summer, hope everyone's enjoying their summertime.
Yes.
We've spent a lot of time, at the camp this year. Apparently I found muscles I did not know I had. I'm not much of a swimmer. So, I don't know if anyone has those mats that you stand on. Apparently people should be able to stand on them.
In theory, the picture says you can stand on them, and it can hold up to 1,500 pounds.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because when I stand on them, they sink. That mat sinks a little bit. Apparently it's because all the weight is in one spot as opposed to distributed all the way through. They neglect to tell you that on the instructions. But no, I mean, summer's been good for everybody. And, we're hearing that our kids are having a lot of fun during summertime too. Parents have been pretty innovative on how to keep their kids busy. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But September is just around the corner. It's literally like, it's hard to believe, but it's only like a couple of weeks away. So
speaking of September, we have our new We Warrior program set up.
We do.
That's the other exciting thing that I kept forgetting.
Yeah.
So our We Warrior program, we have revamped it into a 6-week session. We have 2 sessions, one starting September 19th, and the second one's going to be November 14th. They're going to be every single Saturday for that 6-week session. New Sudbury and South End. We do have limited spots though, just to be able to keep the kids socially distanced, because that's super important. We want to make sure that our children are staying safe while they're having a lot of fun. But they are still going to learn the basics of karate, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, and again, have a blast while doing so. So we're going to keep that same energy we had from our other We Warrior program.
Yeah, We Warriors was one of the programs we took a good look at. And yeah, in theory, it makes a lot of sense. We want to kind of introduce the kids to what programs, that we offer. Sorry, the 3 different programs that we offer, being karate, jiu-jitsu, and Muay Thai, kickboxing. So, by coming in and doing the 6 sessions, the kids are, first of all, you're not committed for, a lengthy amount of time, because the program is kind of geared for kids between 3 and 5, 5.5, 6, depending on your child. So, you're not really committing for like a year or 6 months or something like that. So it's a little less intimidating when they first start. And it also gives them the opportunity to get exposed to the 3 different martial arts. And if they're able to, and we're gonna be able to tell you that at the graduation class, hey, you know what, they are perfect and have no problems completing any of these techniques. They will be able to transition into our kickboxing program, no problem. And if your child is a little younger, 3 or 4, and they can kind of take advantage of another session and work their way through the different sessions that we're going to be offering. So I think overall it's going to be a better program for the We Warriors. It's kind of run similarly to other sports on how they introduce their sport to kids of that age group. And we also, what we've done is in that 6-week session, we've kind of outlined for the instructors what we want to cover week by week to make sure that they can get the basics of each martial art. So I think it'll be a great addition to the programs, and that starts in September, man. So registration is open. I know that we've already sold a few spots, but we do have spots left. If people are interested, make sure to reach out to us type thing.
I think I'm most excited for the graduation ceremony at the end.
Yeah, it'll be cool. We're gonna have we have little certificates made up for them. If the kids come to a point where they graduate and they're going to be entering one of the different martial arts programs, we're going to kind of have that discussion with the parents in advance, and we're going to want to try and present them with their white gloves to start kickboxing, or their uniform to start the karate, or and give them their white belt so they can jump into the new program. I think it's going to be really, really cool. It's something that I wish that we would have thought of developing before for even my kids type thing. So but anyway, you know what, it's cool. So if you guys are interested, make sure you reach out to us and check into it type thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full plate in September. We're really excited to transition into the fall. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I know the fall is bringing a lot of questions for parents with school and whatnot. I can assure you that at both our locations, all precautions are still being maintained. There is no complacency happening at Sudbury MMA. No. Our mats are cleaned in between classes. Our instructors are wearing masks, greeting you at the door. Temperature checks are still happening. Attendance tracking is still occurring. We're still enforcing the social bubble rules. So, if you're looking for some type of extracurricular for yourself or for your children, please consider giving us a try. And, you guys can do that anytime by just reaching out to us and setting up a free trial type thing. Be more than happy to bring your children in and introduce them to martial arts.
Fun for everybody.
So that being said, you got any big plans for the rest of the summer, Sonia? I know there's only a couple of weeks left of official summertime, maybe 2 or 3.
I don't even know what date it is anymore. It still is to me, it's still April, but
longest March break ever. Yeah.
No, nothing crazy. Just relaxing and getting ready for the fall for the gym. It's gonna be fun. How about you, John?
I'm hoping to take advantage of a little bit of the nice weather. I'm hoping hoping it gets a little bit warmer and then starts to cool off as we head into the fall, because the fall is actually one of my favorite times of year. Yes. Of course, it's beautiful outside, and the cool weather is a little better suited to my, my body type.
You look cute in your scarf and your pumpkin spice latte.
That's right.
With your Uggs.
That's right.
John is a white girl.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So I think we wanted to just put out a quick podcast today, guys. I keep telling Sonia we need to do this more often.
I feel like I'm the one that tells you.
Yeah, you know what?
It's fine.
So we've committed to try and do this, maybe even if they're a little bit shorter, but they're going to be a little bit more regular. So guys, if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, anything you want us to touch, it doesn't even have to be club related. We can talk about anything.
Can we?
Anything martial arts, mostly.
Yeah, honestly, martial arts. There's fights coming up this weekend. That's going to be fun. We can do a recap.
Yeah. Who's going to win?
And I kind of want DC, but Miocic might get it.
Miocic did.
I know. I have a soft spot for DC. I don't know.
I mean, I respect the dad bod. You know,
I
like
think
he's still killing it. You know, it gives me hope that, you know, that's a possibility. But I like DC. He's, you know, one of the coolest guys. You know, like as in like personalities. Like everyone talks about how cool he is. You look at some of the footage of him, you know, kind of going back and forth with. I'm gonna mess up his name. Let's just go with the Eagle. I don't want to mess up his name.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Yeah. Khabib Nurmagomedov. I don't know.
That Eagle.
Yeah. But when you see him kind of going back and forth with him on some of the clips, you know, the guy's obviously a riot to hang out with and train with. So
we should,
you know,
get him on our podcast.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Just reach out to him. I'm sure he'll answer.
Yeah. I'll make sure my Instagram's ready.
Yeah. You know, and you know, I'm sure he has lots to talk about with us. Yeah. He's probably curious to know what SubMMA is doing.
Absolutely.
100%.
We are
100%,
top notch.
100%. So I mean, the you know, he seems like a cool guy. I'd like to see him win, but I don't know. I think Stipe is coming in hard this time. So
I think so. I don't know. It's going to just, you know, I'm here for the show. I'm here to watch. I'm going to enjoy. I like both. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, guys, have a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoy the fights.
See you guys.
We hope to see you guys either online or on the mats.
Yes.
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.